No, it's totally not warm enough to be wearing this shirt. It is probably like not even 60, but I love this shirt. I thought I'd wear it to film. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am really looking forward to filming this video. I recently placed an order to Coastal Scents, my first order actually to Coastal Scents, and I ordered 13 of their little Hot Pots eyeshadows, and I've been wanting to swatch and review them. I got them probably 3 weeks ago, so I've been using them, really kind of almost using them every day, actually, at least one color out of them. I don't have a whole bunch of room to store them, so I just put them in with my Morphe, my Z palette with my Morphe little eyeshadows, and they really go really well together. So I've been using both the Morphe and the Coastal Scent ones together. There's totally a dog barking outside, like really, really loud right now. I'm trying to film. I'm going to be swatching out the 13 shades I got from them on my hand. I actually have one or two. I have 3 on my eyes right now, so when I get to those, I will tell you. But when I bought these, they actually sent me a little 4-pack. It's a little It's little Mardi Gras colors. I think they're so cute, so I'm going to just start with those because they are not magnetic, so I have not put these like in a little Z palette. So this first one is Solar Flare. This one is yellow, and I'm telling you, I don't really know if I could pull this color off. I mean, like, this is yellow, yellow, yellow. I can't get very much out because this thing is so tiny. But that is extreme yellow right there. This stuff, these are so pigmented, it's ridiculous. This next one is, I believe, Vibrant Green. I'm trying not to like dump these out of it. Again, a color I'm not quite sure I could wear. That is one heck of a green. The purple, on the other hand, this one's Vibrant Plum, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, Vibrant Plum. I would maybe be able to pull this one off. It's not quite as pigmented as the other ones. But it is, like, all of these are so velvety smooth, too. Like, how could you not love them? So there's that purple. That one I think I could work with. And then this blue, which is Capri Blue. Don't quite know about that blue there, guys. It's so gorgeous, but you would really have to, I mean, you can see like how incredibly pigmented that blue is right there. You would really have to work with it and try and figure out what you think is going to be gorgeous with these colors. I mean, I don't really play with yellows very much. I will do golds, but not really yellows. I do play with greens, but not greens like that. So, I'm not really sure if I'm going to be using these 4. Probably going to be using the purple ones out of all of them, to be completely honest. Another great thing about Coastal Scents, aside from the fact that they're so pigmented and like really velvety feeling, great, you can still see some of this, is that they are super cheap, like $197 or $195 for each little individual eyeshadow. I thought that was awesome. It's actually cheaper than Morphe, which that doesn't really happen very often. Usually Morphe is the cheapest that I find. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the ones that I've bought and have been using. I'm going to start with Cool Tones here. This one's Berry Gray. Oh, just while I am grabbing this out, I am going to say one sad thing about Coastal Scents is that most of their warm tones are out of stock, like, all the time. All the time. So this is Berry Gray here. It's really just a steel gray. This one is more matte than the other ones. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it. But most of the colors you're going to be buying from Coastal Scents are going to be shimmer or a sparkle. I didn't see any matte shades on here. This is probably the most matte. It has some glitter in it. I don't really know if you can see it. It definitely has some glitter in it. It's just really small glitter. I got another kind of gray color. This is Gypsy Night. This actually has some green and gold in it. It is really gorgeous, but it is a gray, green, gold shimmer. Pair that next to this one. Well, it's not one. Is more of a brown, as you can see there. It has some brown, green, gold in it than just a straight up gray. But I'm actually wearing that one as the darkest color on my eyes at the very top, and it blends into golds really well. So I kind of like that a little bit more with some gold in it. I think that one is really pretty as well. I have I'm like messing on my order here. I had them in a certain order. Amber Bronze. This is one of the only, I only got two, no, I got one. All their other brown shades were actually out of stock. So this is the only brown I actually got to grab. This one is Amber Bronze. Put it here next to that Gypsy Night so you can see. It is so gorgeous. Like the shimmer in this kills me. This color is so pretty. It goes really well with Gypsy Night because it has that brown in it and it has that gold kind of tint. I love that shimmer shade. I don't come across very many browns where I'm like completely in love with them in a shimmer. I usually like more matte browns, but this one is gorgeous. I mean, you can just see it there in the light. I am dying over this color. It is so pretty. The last kind of darker shade I got was this right here, Canyon Coral. I know it says coral, but it really is more of a mauve. I'm confused as to why they called it coral. And you could see right there where when I was taking them out, because I have like the little magnetic slot one, not the Open Z palette. And I was taking them out and I accidentally took a little chunk out of this one. And I was so sad. I just need to be more careful. So here is this one. This one is definitely lighter. And it has a little bit of coral in it. But I would call it more of a berry mauve. I mean, or like a berry coral. I don't know. It does have a lot of purples in it for them trying to call it a coral. But it's, again, a really gorgeous shade. A really pretty transition shade. Especially with this brown. These two would really pair up nicely together. I love it. I think that shimmer shade is so pretty. Shimmer shade, shimmer shade, shimmer shade. Like, let's say that 500 times fast, why don't we? Now I'm going to go into kind of the gold and oranges. I bought a lot of gold and orange from them just because I thought that their selection was really nice. And because I'm still kind of playing around with oranges and golds. And I thought, oh, $1, almost $2 for a little one. No big deal if I don't like it. It's not going to be the end of the world. So this one is Gold Strike. Now, I love golds. I do not have this one on. Yeah, I do not have this one on my. Sorry, it was in the lighting. I couldn't tell if this was it or not. I am so in love with golds. I have some golds from Morphe, and I have some golds now from Coastal Scents, of course. And the Coastal Scents ones are a little bit more bronzy, or maybe it's just the ones that I grabbed. These are a little bit more bronze than my Morphe golds. You can see right there. This one is a little bit more bronze and the other one is a little bit more yellow. So again, gorgeous shimmer. It's a really, really pretty shade. And then here's the other gold I have. This one is Saint Topaz, and this one I do have on my eyes. This is the yellow gold. Now, I wasn't quite sure because, like I said, I don't really play around with yellows very much, but I do have this one on my eyes. You can see, I'm trying to I'm looking in the camera and try to close my eyes at the same time. That's not really going very well. So there, and close both of them for you. You can kind of see that gold on there. It is so pretty. I have this one and Gypsy Nights and, this one and Gypsy Night on my eyes. And I think that they are beautiful together. Here's the bottom of my hand right there. There's that gold. So you can see the difference between the two golds. Gold Strike on top has more of an orangey bronze shade in it, and this one is more of a yellow gold. But again, all of these colors would look so gorgeous together, so beautiful. Like they have such a good cool tone, warm tone selection there that just all of these would look pretty together even with the difference in cool and warm tones. So my hands are not completely clean, but I mean, I think it's probably good enough to start the next round since I don't have enough room. Now these are going to be 3 of my orange shades that I got. I'm going to start with the darkest orange, which is like orange it looks like. This is Phoenix Sun. I actually did a look with this a few days ago and posted it on my Instagram. When you mix it with the other colors, it is really not as pigmented as you think. Even though it looks like crazy orange here. If I mix it in with that brown, amber bronze, if I mix it in with that, it is not as bright as it is here. Like, it mixes in really well, especially if you're going to mix it like with a gold, like this Gold Strike or the Topaz, the more of the bronzy golds is gorgeous though. Like, this makes a really, really pretty copper eye, not really like a sunrise orange eye. Unless you were just to stick with the orange colors, of course, but I like to always add in like a brown or a gray in my eyes, maybe maybe I need to branch out. This one is Atomic Apricot. People say differently. I say apricot. I actually mixed these two together in that look I posted because they are pretty similar. The apricot one is just a little bit more like yellow, where the other one has a little bit more corn in it. Has a little bit more corn. Has a little bit more coral in it. These two actually are not as velvety as some of the other colors. They're a little bit more like packed into the pot, and so they're a little bit harder to get out. I don't know if that's just because they're orange, like they're brighter, vibrant colors, and so it's hard to get out, or if they're technically maybe a different finish, even though they look shimmery just like all the other ones. I don't completely know. The last gold shade I got was Miss Marigold. Now this is definitely a yellow, bright yellow gold. I put this on the corner of my eyes in this same look. I was like, I'm just gonna use like all of my yellows and golds today, and let's just, overload on bright colors. That's cool. But that's this one right here. It is so bright. Like, I love it. It makes me so happy. Probably the closest thing to yellow I am ever going to get putting on my eyes, and I put it in my inner corner. Though I'm sure this would be a really pretty, like, center eye color with a smoky eye or something. Like, I can imagine a lot of really pretty looks coming out of that gold color. It's not a straight gold. It is more of like a yellow tone, yellow-orange tone. But nonetheless, I think that it is very, very pretty and has a lot of potential in my future looks. Now, I have 4 more shades to show you. These don't really have like a home. I guess they're cool shades. They don't really like belong with a whole bunch of orange or anything. They're just like little random colors I picked up. The first one is Forest Eve, which I've also posted a look with this one. I mean, the shimmer in these kill me. I love that they're just shimmers. I mean, it doesn't even matter to me that they don't have matte shades. Like, I will come to Coastal Scents for the shimmer shades. These are so pretty. Again, we're back to that velvety feel, which I love. And this color is to die for. Oh my word. I love it, love it, love it. It is so gorgeous. You imagine just pairing this up with a gray. I mean, even a brown, but in my head, it's a gray. Pairing that up with a gray, oh, you get such a pretty smoky eye with this green. And it would add that perfect pop of color, but not overboard, not too much. I mean, just like, look how pigmented that is coming out. It is ridiculous. I am so in love with Forest Eve. I believe, I posted a look last week, I think, wearing it. Pretty sure. I've used it like 500 times. Now I actually have like one blue color, which this is Mazarine Blue. Now, I'm always kind of hesitant to wear blues, but this shade caught my eye online. I thought that it was seriously so pretty, and I have worn it under, like, as my lower lash line color and loved it. I do kind of think that it is a dupe for Hyper Ballad by Kat Von D in her Mi Vida Loca remix palette. I couldn't think of the name as I look at it. I have that as well, and I do kind of feel like this color is a dupe for that, so if you have that, I wouldn't go and buy this one, just because I feel like it's the same. I feel like it's the same, just this one has shimmer in it. So if you want that shimmer, I mean, go for it. Like I said, it's $2, but it makes me think of a mermaid, or like I said, I wore it, and I was like, I feel like Elsa in this color, like, let it go all day. But again, super, super pigmented. I mean, it's killing me on that finger there. Like, it is so, so, so gorgeous. I'm very hesitant to buy blues. I don't have any dark blues. I think I need to try out some navies. I think that would be really, really pretty. I say really, really so much in these videos. This one is Lavender. Actually, it doesn't even say the name on the back. It just says Hot Pot. Thanks. But I know it's lavender. It's a purple, kind of a purpley blue, but I really love my purples, and I didn't have a lighter one like this. It is a little bit more rough, like the oranges. I don't know why it's not like velvety smooth, but it makes it harder to get it out, which I don't like. It does look a little blue, but that's just because it's lavender, and I think because it's next to this blue here. I don't really know if I would mix this one with darker purples. I have only used it once and used it like in the center of my eyes with a smoky eye, which is pretty much whenever I'm trying out new bright colors, that's how I use them the first time, just to kind of see what the pigmentation and stuff looks like. Because of course, swatching them on your hand and then actually using them in your makeup and blending them out, you're going to get different results. So That's the only place I've used it. I do like it. I could see it as a lower lash line color, or maybe in a dark purple eye, putting it in the inner corner. I don't know. I'm getting some ideas. Maybe a transition color. We will see. Now, this last color I have not used. I've got to admit to you, I have not used this one yet. This one's called Raspberry Tart. Aside from swatching it, I have not used it yet because it was a lot more pink than I thought when I got it. I thought it was going to be like a purpley wine color, but this is a little pink for my taste. I'm sure I will still use it. Velvety Smooth. Again, I don't understand what the difference, like there's no consistency here. Some of these are just like super velvety and gorgeous, and some of them are like rough to get out. But there's that color there, Raspberry Tart. It is a little bit more on the pink side. I was hoping for a wine, but I think this would, this would work. I'm sure that this is going to work for a lot of looks, though. I mean, this could be a really gorgeous transition color using some of the Kat Von D's just to put some shimmer in your look. I mean, this is a really pretty little pop of color that I can for sure use in the future. So those are the colors I currently have from Coastal Scents. I really, really do like them. I think that the price is so great and they are definitely worth the price. You just have to accept that they're all going to be shimmer shades. I have not found a matte one, and if there is a matte one, it's probably sold out. Unfortunately, that is the downside, I guess, to them being so cheap, is that they are sold out a lot, especially the browns. I really want to try some more browns because I only have that one, that amber bronze, and I feel like they have such pretty browns, some dark ones, some light nude colors that they're just sold out. They for sure have a lot more cool colors in stock than they do warm colors, and I'm definitely more of a warm color person, so it was a change of pace for me, but I think that was good to kind of get me out of my box and to actually use my cool colors. So, all in all, I definitely recommend Coastal Scents. Super cheap. They got to me I think I ordered them on a Friday. I got them that Monday. I mean, they came so incredibly fast. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and tell me what you think, and if you've ordered Coastal Scents, let me know what your thought is. Or if you want to compare them to Morphe or anything like that, let me know what you think. I'm always curious to know what my viewers think. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.